There's the abandoned hotel.
Yeah.
Nick's doing something different today. It's throwing me off. Here's the alligator.
I mean, you can't go in that area because there is signs saying don't come in.
We may have found a new favourite in Florida.
We are.
Welcome to a new day in Florida. Here's Nick, just getting his drone. Come on! We are going out for probably our first breakfast of this trip.
I'm not even hungry. It's you. We want you to eat again.
You just have a coffee then. Yes, we are finally going down to Celebration Diner for breakfast. To be honest, we weren't going to go down, but then I saw it on Lucy's stories, L&S Adventures. They're down there with Jamie and Stephen the Logger.
And Jamie sent us a picture of his sausage, which tempted us.
They did text us earlier saying they were going down there, but I was busy editing. And I thought we might go somewhere new. I thought we might go to First Watch actually. But anyway, then they put on their Instagram stories that it is all done up for Halloween in the diner, and I've never seen it like that before, so I thought, oh yeah, I want to see it actually. So we're going to head down there for breakfast. Nick says he's not hungry and he's not going to have anything.
I might have something light.
But
I don't know what.
It's going to probably be our... Is it our first...
It's our last...
Is it our first breakfast?
First and last.
Yeah, but I don't think we've been out for a breakfast, have we? Oh yeah, we went to Egg City with Stacey. So I am going to get something with eggs down at Celebration Diner. It looks a bit cloudy actually today.
It's nice.
It's 32 degrees at the moment. My watch says it feels like 36.
It did say 35, but it's cooled down a little bit as we've been driving.
Another hot day. And then we are going to go and visit that abandoned hotel, which is down by Celebration.
It's basically behind the Delta by Marriott.
Yeah,
on the corner of the I-4 on the 192. Mm-hmm. We've got lots of facts on it, so we'll share that as we hopefully get some footage. I mean, you can't go in, it's fenced off.
No,
but
we've got the drone.
We've got the drone so we can fly it from above.
And then hopefully we're going to do a little bit of shopping, as it's our last full day
Red
today.
Lobster biscuits.
Yeah,
need to restock.
I want to look at sketches if possible.
Yeah, I want some more.
Just to get another different colour of these. I forgot what they're called, like uncloud type things, because they're really comfortable.
I won't mind going at Levi's shop as well. Need some more boxes.
They're actually the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn, actually. So yeah, a little bit of shopping for our last full day, and then we'll pick somewhere nice to eat tonight. There's the abandoned hotel.
Yeah.
Watch the road.
There's no fence.
And just to the right here is where you turn up to Celebration, and there's Delta by Marriott Celebration Suites. So that's how close it is to Celebration.
Right
so it's now Halloween, I'm going to say. It's now October. So we're going to see as we drive in if anyone else has got more Halloween stuff up. Whatever was happening to this house when we were down last has finished, because that big
the dangerous fumigating toxic fumes things.
Yeah.
Maybe they were fumigating it.
Maybe.
That way.
Maybe just, yeah.
Pride flag.
Yeah, that's always there, that pride. Oh, they've got some ghosts now as well. Those are new since we last came.
Maybe a lot of people put it up throughout today, and they'll be all ready for tonight.
Yeah, they'll be starting this month, this week, definitely.
Let's go to the Celebration Tavern
tonight
for dinner.
Oh,
tonight.
Ooh, Celebration twice in a day.
Oh yeah.
They've got some Mickey Halloween stuff.
Another one here.
Yeah, they've got a few bits. And we're going to do the logic when we get back.
Well, we have got a month.
Yeah.
I just can't find the orange lights.
That one's a nice one. No, I don't mean putting the tree up.
Well, what the hell are we going to do then?
Just like things like this outside, and I have a wreath outside.
You don't get to see that.
I want an autumn... Oh, there we go, look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they've got all the pumpkins out.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a coffee shop there. Friggin' hell, I never knew that. King's Cafe coffee shop. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Wow, got loads of pumpkins.
Proper not messed about here, have
they? Nick's doing something different today. It's throwing me off.
Well, last time we came, we met Vera and she said there were loads of parking in front of the diner, didn't
what
she?
I mean by that is not parking up there where we usually park.
Before the dead fish are still there.
I'm coming down here. But it mustn't have affected the alligators, because I've seen a post this morning with the alligators in there.
You got to remember as well, if you come to Celebration, like almost anywhere in America, if you park on that side of the road facing that way, you will get a fine.
There's the Law Greens and Lucy and Steve. Oh, he's just got that one.
Bar steward.
Looks like they've met somebody. Got it. Woohoo! Here's the alligator. It's quite a big one actually. I wonder how many years that's been there.
Just had a brief chat with those guys. We're going to meet them up after we've had breakfast. But Gertie the gator's there.
Gertie?
Well, I couldn't think about beginning with G.
I wish Tracy
So
were here to
she's
see
swimming there.
that.
I know. Did we bring Tracy to Celebration? She only saw the gator at Mount Dora, didn't she? That is a big bugger. That'll be the baby that we saw years ago when we brought your mum and Batty Brenda. And all the fish have gone.
Oh, yeah.
So they've took them all out and the smell's definitely improved. But
That is a big
oh, look at the sign there.
That's the biggest one I've seen so far.
That sign was stood here last week. Somebody's chucked it in.
Let's go and have a look at the diner, which has done itself up for
Got a
Halloween.
layover.
A few Halloween bits all over the place. What's this? Welcome foolish mortals. And candles all here. And some Haunted Mansion things here, and then spiders' webs all over the place. Right, here's the menu. So breakfast is on all day, 7 till 7. So that's good if you are a lover of breakfast and it's late in the day. What have you gone for, Nick?
I've gone for a French toast cinnamon roll.
Ooh, nice.
So you can get these in either waffle, pancakes, or French toast. And I've gone for the cinnamon roll French toast.
Yeah. So it's not quite as done up as I thought it was going to be, but I don't care because it just feels nice. I love it here at the downtown Celebration.
I wish they opened on an evenings. Well, we have said we're going to come back.
They open till 7.
7, yeah.
But then next door opens.
Go to the tavern next door, which is half inside, half outside.
It's not definite that though.
No, but they do the most amazing cauliflower buffalo bites. Really light in calories, and they actually taste like chicken nuggets, don't they? Almost. And they're amazing.
Here's my Healthy Delight breakfast with egg whites and fruits and whole grain toast. And then on the other end of the scale...
Oh my god, that is amazing. Now this is what I was expecting from Egg City, rather than just a bit of apple plop top.
What is it? Cinnamon French toast?
Cinnamon French toast. There's like cinnamon brown sugar and then cheese frosting. I'm just going to try
What
it.
did you say when we came out? I'm not hungry, me.
Yeah, but we spent half an hour chatting, so...
Was it amazing?
It's like a Cinnabon in bread form. You need to try it.
Try it.
I
think that it's the most amazing thing he's ever tried.
Absolutely amazing. I'll always get this here now.
It's exactly like a Cinnabon. It's a Cinnabon on toast. You're going to be so stuffed after that.
I'm only going to eat one. What do you think you're doing?
You just said you're not having any more yourself.
At the moment, I said, at the moment.
I know this will gross some people out, but one
is absolute.
One with me egg.
Well, yeah, but French toast is made of egg anyway.
I like sweet and sour.
It is the nicest breakfast I have ever had in America. Almost better than First Watch. Well, no, it is better than First Watch. Poorly thing. I don't want it. You can have it.
I don't like to be greedy though.
Well, oh no, nobody's thinking that.
It's good.
If you could eat the pattern off the plate, you would have done.
I couldn't have eaten all that by myself.
You've had another slice.
No, I haven't.
Well, you might as well finish that. That poor little thing not being eaten. Yeah, that didn't take much convincing, did it?
Not hungry now for the rest of the day.
I'm glad I only had one. You had 2 breakfasts.
Easily that.
You did a Tracy. You went like 2 breakfasts.
The last full day. This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
Hi guys, it's that time of the month again, and I know what you're saying. Where the hell's the beard come from? So obviously this ad was slotted into the video after we filmed it, but there is a story on the beard. So keep watching, you'll find out about it. But I'm here to talk to you about Surfshark. So you will have seen me talk about Surfshark in our day-to-day vlogs, but I just wanted to spend a little bit of time and tell you exactly what Surfshark is and what it does. So it's an app that you can install on your phone, your laptop, your PC, your PlayStation, your Fire Stick, even on your router, and it basically acts as a security program that protects the privacy of your data, such as passwords, online banking, and it creates a little tunnel on the app across the internet to the far end point, and everything that goes through that tunnel is completely protected. So if you're in public areas such as Starbucks or Costa or something like that, all your data on their Wi-Fi is completely protected, so you can be rest assured that nobody's sat around at other tables with hacking equipment and things like that, which does happen. I know you hear about these things in the news, but it does actually happen in real life. As well as that, it has other benefits, such as it gets around something called price discrimination. Now, a lot of travel companies, hotels and airlines are notorious for pricing prices based on where you're browsing from. Using Surfshark, all you do is you set the country to either another country or the native country of the airline, and then browse again, and it gives you a more competitive price than having to pay what you're paying as a tourist shopping from abroad. Same works with hotels. Try it for bookings.com, do a pricing from the UK, set the VPN to the USA and do the same again, and you'll get a different price for the hotel. It's a great way of getting around paying expensive things when these prices are available just by connecting the Surfshark VPN. And at the price of a coffee per month, why wouldn't you do it? So it also allows you to get around geographical locks on TV streaming services such as Netflix. So if you're in the UK and you watch UK Netflix, you're limited into the programs that you can watch. If you set the VPN to the USA, and it works vice versa as well, if you're in the USA and you want to watch UK TV, set it to the USA, relaunch Netflix, and you'll get a whole load of new content that you're not necessarily normally able to access in the UK. It's like when you travel abroad and you load Netflix, you find that you've got different programs to what you have at home. So it's an unlimited number of devices per account, so you can install it on anything in your household, so your laptops, your PCs, your Fire Sticks, your routers, your mobiles, tablets, things like that. So one house, one account, multiple devices. Surfshark also offer other products within the suite, such as antivirus. We actually use antivirus and Surfshark together just so we've got everything uniform and we don't have conflicting programs from different vendors. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's completely risk-free. So as it's the season to be merry, or soon to be, we have an offer for you guys. So if you visit surfshark.deals/thelodgeguys, you'll get 4 months extra free at an unbeatable price. Now back to the video.
Yep, definitely no dead fish today, so they must have cleaned it all out.
There's no smell either. I mean, the other day it smelled like...
Yeah, it did actually, dead fish. We never thought about going to the hotel for breakfast. It is nice there.
They do the most amazing porridge.
Yeah, they do.
Oatmeal if you're American.
Yeah. Just met up with the guys again at LS Adventures, or on YouTube and the Law Greens. Go and check them out. And they have a drone, little like ours, so they're just doing some drone footage. D has just crashed his drone. Oh, he's got it back? Oh no, you're...
No.
He was flying his drone over there and it's crashed somewhere.
I caught that I was filming as well.
It might have clipped somewhere.
Just saying to Jamie, at least we've got something for thumbnail now.
Yeah.
Drama and celebration. He's found it. Just be careful.
We got it, guys! I got it! No!
Very bizarre.
Nick's
interference from mine, is it?
Oh well, no, yeah, you never know.
It's alright!
You shouldn't do that though, they're on different frequencies.
We've come down to the church and it's the pumpkin patch. It starts 29th. Agor Dios Day. Pumpkin patch conduct there, Jamie. Please
enter at your own risk.
no running or walking between the pumpkins. Aww. This is what I imagine the lodge will look like when we get back home.
Yeah, but you'll just want one.
Shine God's light.
Yes.
Oh, look at this poor little grey one that's got no home.
Oh, buy it.
It's just abandoned.
It's got all his family around it.
Nobody's going to buy that.
Well, they're all here.
I know. It is. It's like the ugly duckling.
Yeah.
Ah, small ones.
Wait a bit. It's quite. It's very cutesy.
Yeah, heavy.
Very mindful. Very demure.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that were a massive one that they carved out then. It's a fake one. Oh, we can have a look at this coffee shop now as well. First time I've ever seen this cafe.
Because there's no sign on the wall.
King's Cafe. Right, I don't want anything obviously because we've just had breakfast, but I thought I'd just wanted to check out this cafe since we've never seen it before. I guess it's something to do with the church. Yeah, because they've got lots of crosses and things like that. So if you just fancy a coffee and not like a sit-down meal, I guess. Oh, that was cute, yeah, in there. Right, we're back in the car, very sweaty. It's so hot today.
Like 31 though.
Yeah, but it's like that heat that makes you sweat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
It's humid.
The minute you get out, you're just soaking wet. So we're heading back to the abandoned hotel, which Nick has been going on about since March of last year when we stayed there, April last year.
It completely fascinates me. Just the fact that I mean, this hotel is 3,500 rooms. It was the closest hotel to Disney and got all the Disney guests before Disney built the majority of their hotels, and it was like prime real estate. And then when Disney built their hotels and offered on-site transportation and staying within the Disney bubble, it basically killed the hotel, and they effectively shut down one day, just told all the guests, get out, you've got to be out by 12, sacked all the staff. Everything in this hotel has got as it was the day it was left. So there's like cups and knives and forks still on the table because they were never cleared. The beds are still unmade from some of the rooms that were slept in. A lot of them have been damaged by weather, and the windows are gone, and the actual beds and things are dangling out the windows. It's basically at the back of the Delta by Marriott. I don't know how far we can go or whether there's any section open or whatever, but we're on our way there now. But we can certainly get some aerial shots.
The size of that camper van or camper bus, it's friggin' mega bus.
That's relatively small in US standards.
I know, that was freaking out for our standards, though, it's massive.
Right, here we go.
So just down there is the Delta by Celebration Hotel, where we stayed and had a really nice stay there. I would definitely recommend that. And then we found out about this hotel because our room there looked out onto the abandoned hotel,
which is called Orlando Sun Resort.
Yeah, so it was called Orlando Sun Resort and Convention Center.
Yeah. So you can get as far as, we're going to go as far as what Google's got on it.
And apparently it's like the most prime real estate now in Orlando because it's the closest one to Disney that's left. And there's like 3,000 rooms, and apparently a company has bought it. A company has bought it, but not started any renovation works as yet. But like, just imagine this 3,500 extra rooms near Disney. You would imagine it'll always be booked up.
Look at that. You can see where the windows have been blown out by hurricanes. Look at the chair there. That's just randomly in the room in the wallpaper. Let me turn round and we'll...
Because you've got to be careful of people. I imagine people might sleep here.
There'll be people sleeping rough, definitely.
But freaking hell, can you imagine how baking it'd be in there without aircon?
So before we have a look inside of the Orlando Sun Resort, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information on the place. So it's actually located where the I-4 crosses the 192. It's the most valuable piece of real estate outside of Walt Disney World. Just to give you a bit of background as well, the 70s and 80s, the 192 was the centre of town. It was the place to be, and it was like the focal point of shops and restaurants. This is way before International Drive came about. This hotel is actually at the entrance of Disney, and if you look at it on Google Maps, you'll see exactly where it is. So the hotel was built in 1972 by the Carolanda Corporation from North Carolina. It's a hotel complex that consists of 3,400 rooms. It has restaurants, a convention centre, and there were plans to have an observation tower looking at the plans for it. The company hit financial issues the following year, and it was sold then to the hotel chain, the Hyatt. And it was actually renamed at that point to the Hyatt Orlando Resort. It operated for several years, and there was no other hotels in the area because at that point Disney hadn't built some of their hotels. And then as soon as the 90s came and Disney started building their hotels like All Stars, Caribbean Beach and Port Orleans, people wanted to stay within the bubble, which took traffic away from the 192, and the hotel went into decline. So by 2002, it had financial difficulties following the 9/11 attacks, which actually killed tourism in the area. The 192 became an area renowned for crime spots, and they also targeted tourists because they could identify them from their rental cars. Attempts were made to clean up the 192 and crack down on crime, but on the 12th of September 2003, the hotel closed overnight with no warnings. It remained empty and derelict and closed off for 4 years, and then it was sold to a company called the Moynihan Group, I've probably pronounced that wrong, and reopened in 2007 after a cheap refurbishment where they only spent $1 million to refurbish 3,400 rooms. At that point, it was renamed the Orlando Sun Resort. They ran things like theme nights and DJs, a way to attract guests, but guests were not impressed, and the hotel remained in its dated state from the 70s, and it reflected that on some of the reviews on Google and things like that. It survived for a further 5 years and then closed again in 2012, where it's been closed ever since. Everyone on that day was told to leave, staff, everybody, guests. A lot of people didn't get refunds whose stay extended beyond the closure date, and it's basically been stood empty ever since. And then in 2021, a company bought it, a New York company bought it, following giving in a grant by the local county. The website for the hotel is actually still in operation today as well. Right, so we're going to have a look round now. So as you can see on the screen now, we've got the drone in the air and we're just kind of looking around the complex. So you can see these quad areas here, and if you look, there's like a hexagonal shape, and the pool actually matches the hexagonal shape. And it looks so different from looking on here than it does on the photos on the website. You can even see like chairs in the water.
You can just imagine people being laid around that pool.
It's hard to imagine. That bright blue water when it was in its heyday, and there were people, like you said, just sat sunbathing. And look at the overgrowth.
I wonder if any alligators have been in that pool.
Probably not.
What?
No. And have you noticed as well, a lot of these railings on the apartments on the outside of the building have actually gone. This is the inside of a quad area.
What, like companies taking it for metal or something?
I think so. Well, some of these here, look, they've gone. This is the hot tub. Look at the stuff that's inside it. There's debris. I mean, obviously this place has survived a hurricane, multiple hurricanes. And look at the hole in the roof there where the roof's collapsed on the bottom right hand corner, and the middle there. So it's definitely structurally unsound. But each quad here has like, look at the overgrowth. It reminds me of that TV program there, Life After Humans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You think
like it's just been left for nature to claim it back.
You'd think it'd almost be in consideration for like Disney to buy it if it was that close to Disney. And they've got an easy 3,000 more bedrooms.
Yeah, but you can imagine like 10, 15 years of nobody being there.
That's going to take a lot of work.
Some of the concrete's going to be damaged. I mean, look at the pool. I'm surprised that water has actually stayed in the pool. But you can even see the steps there where people go down into it. I don't know how deep these pools will be. You can actually see on the screen, I think it's about 3 foot.
To say it's been closed for so long, the grass hasn't grown that much.
Look at that. There's a chambermaid's trolley, like housekeeping trolley, that's been moved outside. And these rooms here have got their railings still intact. I don't know who the hell put a blue barrel on the roof there. But
well, there could be some people living in there.
Well, when we drove up, we did actually see a guy dragging a trolley. Now, there are signs, or there used to be signs around this area saying no trespassing, which is why we sent the drone in rather than having a wander around ourselves. Other vloggers have actually gone in there, gone in the buildings and filmed round.
Well, to be fair, we didn't really want to go around.
No, we didn't fancy it. I mean, it might be dangerous in some of the
rooms.
So we're going to have a look in some of the rooms now. So
this is the drone still. This is really good precision work, to be fair on you, Nick.
This was extremely difficult. The drone has sensors, so it was picking up the walls and the roof. And at one point during when I filmed this, it wouldn't move because it was saying that everything was in its way. But just look around the room. Oh my God, there's a glass on the table.
Glass? Oh.
But looks like something in it. It's like somebody's poured a brandy.
It's like your whiskies that you pour.
I know.
All the brandies, yeah.
Look at the mark on the wall where the mirror's been. And on the floor here, there's a modern day Disney bag. So that's definitely had people in there in the recent times. But you can see where the aircon's been on the wall. I can't believe that some of the pictures are still hanging.
Into the parks and come back to that room to chill.
I wonder who the last guests were that stayed there. So if you imagine, if you were like a homeless person, this would be like your Disneyland. You'd be able to go into this place and sleep on like a decent bed, and those mattresses don't look like cheap mattresses. If you look at the bed head on the wall, we'll put a screenshot over it now of what it looked like in a room that was fully refurbished. I mean, look at the chairs outside here. It completely fascinates me. I would love to spend like a couple of days walking around.
Oh my God,
there's a TV still sat on the cabinet. It's not even blown off. There's chairs in the room. Look at the lamps. You can see a pencil there on the left room.
The rooms look very small, don't they? To say if you were going to like Disney World for 2 weeks, they're very small, aren't they?
It reminds me of the Red Lion. It's got that look, that green material look.
Rooms were bigger than this.
Probably, yeah. I mean, obviously, the back of the room, you've got the bathroom and things like that. But I'm surprised, like I said, I'm surprised they've survived hurricanes. you can see a lamp stand there without the lampshade on. And all the furniture were all like this green furniture, as you can see on the screen still.
And the TV. Tube TVs.
Look at the little green box on the back, which is the cable for operating the like the cable TV in the room. I wonder who the last person, like you said, was to stay in there. Oh, look at the pelmet in the bottom left hand that stayed above the window, and the aircon units. I would imagine there's probably still quite a lot of valuable things in there for like looters. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
look at that. The mirror's fallen down off the wall and plonked onto the bed. So apologies for the jerky drone movements here. It was extremely difficult, as Lee said, to be able to get it inside the room and not lose control. But look at the bedding on the floor, and then all the different stuff that's managed to sort of dump outside. And then here now we're kind of flying down the main road to where the entrance to the lobby is. And on the left hand side where this green grass is, it actually used to be a fountain there as well back in the day. But this is where you would have walked in. You would have driven up in the car and done valet parking underneath the cover there. And the sign across the front is where that guy on the still says Orlando Resort. And look at the hole in the roof behind it. And there's a big puddle of water on the roof as well. So like I said, very structurally unsound for anybody that explores. So this was quite a scary bit, taking the drone inside the building. Now the drone has things built into it to retrieve it if it gets lost, but it has to fly upwards and then return to its destination. Inside the building, I knew that wasn't possible, so I did not dare go past this. But as you can see here,
it's all collapsing, isn't it?
It's all collapsing. You can see different things in the background.
People have been in there having coffee in the
little
reception area, probably.
Little door there is where the valet parking man would have got your keys and then gone and got your car. So I didn't want to go too far in there.
Just in case the drone dropped.
Yeah, I didn't have the balls to do it. Otherwise, I would have had to go inside the building and retrieve it. And as we said, we did see some homeless people dragging sort of trolleys and things around. But you can see there in the background the one. Sorry, that's the I-4 there. It's hard to believe that there's 3,400 rooms there.
How many pools were there? Is that the same one as we just went over before?
No, there was different quads. But if you look at the high-level view of the quad, it's the same shape as the pool and the hot tub. The hot tub was kind of like the little bit beyond the pool, but it was the same shape. It was like kind of designed that way. I don't know what would have been in this green area inside the quad, but a lot of the curtains on the inside rooms have actually stayed intact as well.
And they're all drawn, so maybe people's living in them.
Well, maybe. I mean, this is like
closed.
All I see when I see this is that TV series, Life After Humans, where it shows you what things would happen if people abandoned it. And here, this building here is the convention centre. So people would have booked this, like companies would have come in and gone and done like their conferences. We'll put a picture on the screen now of what it used to look like when it was decorated. The road ahead that you see running from left to right is the 192 and the I-4. So this is kind of just a top level shot now as we return the drone back to the car. Another green pool there. It's hard to know which block's which. Right, so this structure here we think was probably a bus stop or a bus depot.
Maybe a shop.
Maybe. I mean, you can't go in that area because there is signs saying don't come in, but the barriers on this road here have gone. So that building in the background there is the Delta by Marriott, and that's actually where we parked. I presume this is some kind of a check-in area here, but absolutely fascinating that.
Right, so I'll just film a little bit of the other side on the way out.
So we're on the 192 and then we're going to turn right onto the I-4 and this hotel is in the corner. We'll put a Google Screen image of Google Screen Maps image where it is so you can see it.
Use the right lane to take the I-4 East route.
And we are now headed to Premium Outlets Vineland.
That was extremely scary. Having to navigate the drone inside a building with no route of escape, because usually when the drone screws up or is going to go flat, it takes off and goes up in the air and then returns back to the destination. But obviously when it's inside a building it can't do that. But just fascinating, just being in that hotel room, and I could see things on the desk, I could see the lamp on the floor, the bed, the mattress, mirrors that had dropped down the back of other furniture. I mean, obviously, those windows would have had glass on there, and at some point, hurricanes have come in and either somebody's looted it and took the glass away, and hurricanes then obviously took all the furniture and lifted things up as it's like whipped through. But that was absolutely fascinating and very, very scary, having to sort of navigate the drone in such tight spaces. I've never had to do that before. When we first arrived as well, and we pulled the car up and we just got it onto the main road, the sand road, whatever it was called. Just before when we were setting the drone up, a guy cycled up behind us
with a little cart on his
dragging
bike.
something and went into the hotel, so it's definitely got a lot of homeless people living in there.
They must be red hot today.
You saw all the aircon units when I were inside as well. You saw aircons that had been ripped off the wall, aircons that were down below that had fallen off, and then others that were actually fitted into the room. And then when I was inside the room, at one point you could see the hole where the aircon plugged into. Absolutely fascinating, that.
Right, we've come to the Orlando, Vineland premium outlets this time. We always usually struggle to park here.
Turn right onto Orlando Premium
because it's
Outlet.
They converted the multi-story to paid parking.
yeah. We always used to
valet.
park in that multi-story, so we'll see what it's like today. I only want, I don't know.
Weekend, so
That's true. If there's a super dry here, I'd like to put in there. I don't know if there is. Maybe Tommy Hilfiger and Skechers, and then I'm done.
So you don't want much?
No, not much. So it's $12 now in there. That's where we used to park, but a bit steep, $12.
Half of it's paid, half of it's valet, and then
Yeah.
there's like a couple of hundred free ones.
Right, let the shopping commence. Well, we don't need much, just, well, we don't really need anything, but just want a couple of Skechers if possible. And a little mooch. You get a mixture here. You have like your top-end shops, Versace, Prada, Gucci, etc. And then also you get your other stuff like Levi's, Guess, there's Aeropostale here. It's usually down here, I think, or Calvin Klein. There's a Disney outlet, DKNY, Boss.
Same as the other one, it's just smaller.
There's the character outlet, Disney. We didn't actually come for that, but
No, we'll have
as
a
there's
look,
no queue, we might as well just have a little look. It's the only time we've been here this time, so we'll see what stock they've got today.
I think Levi's is down there.
Rainbow Stitch, $9.99. And they've got shed loads of lightsabers,
Yeah, with the display stand.
$75.
It's the older one that we saw the other week in the Northern Premium Outlets.
That's not a bad price for Disney Crocs. Oh, it's Haunted Mansion and all. $29.99. That's a good price. Not that I'd wear those, but I like Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion candles.
Smells of Christmas trees.
Is it?
Pine.
Love it.
It's a doorstop.
Doorstop, is it?
Weighs a ton.
Oh yeah, it is. Loads of t-shirts. Look, they're $7.99. Quite decent ones. I like that red one. That doesn't look big at all. It looks tiny. It's tiny.
For my petiteness.
Tiny.
It might not fit, actually. What do you think?
I can't tell because you've got something
I like
underneath
it. I like it.
I mean,
Because I've got my t-shirt underneath.
even if it's not right, you can just have it for hanging around house for $9.
$9.
Exactly.
I'm having
Go on,
I'm
get
having
it paid for.
I love it.
Just getting a cold drink to cool us down. Nick's getting a vanilla shake. Right, we need this because it's absolutely baking. We just need to cool down. I've got some strawberry iced tea. Well, I want to try yours. No. Strawberry iced tea.
Oh,
Nice.
that is nice.
I want to try yours. Malted vanilla.
That's nice. That's really nice. That's really refreshing, yours.
Oh, that's so thick. That's really good, actually. Thick, isn't it?
Oh, that is twisted drink companion.
Yeah, very good there.
So like the other store, there's a 50% off your second pair and also another 10% off on the Simon's
I'm
Premium
happy to
Outlets
get them
website.
because Nick's found a
You
pair.
don't. I can always get, I'm going to get these blue ones that I also like these grey ones. So if you're struggling, I'll get the grey and you can just have none.
I'm done now. I don't need anything more. How much?
93 for the two.
For two.
Which seems a little bit more than the other one, doesn't it?
No, I think that's about right. Right, that's all the shopping we are doing. I wanted a super driver.
Oh, no. We're going to Walmart.
Can we do that tomorrow?
No, because you keep
When we go
putting-
down to Bazza's?
No,
Because
you
we'll
keep-
go past it, won't we?
No, you keep putting it off. We've got to get it done today, otherwise we're going to forget. We've been saying it for 3 days. That ruined your afternoon?
Yep, 100% ruined my afternoon. I was just about to say, we're going back to the resort and going to have an iced coffee in the lounge area.
We are, after Walmart.
is it has ruined my afternoon. It's too hot today to do these things.
37 now.
37 feels like 40. It's too hot. These last couple of days has just gone nuts, heat-wise. And
moaning.
No, but everybody we meet, we just met one of our patrons, Adele, in Character Outlet. She's like saying she's had enough. She was like, it's too hot.
She said she's had enough at parks.
Yeah. And
to be fair, we have now.
Everybody we meet is like, it's too hot, innit? It's too hot. So yeah, we're just looking forward to an iced coffee, but Nick is now insisting that we go get the 2 things that we forgot from Walmart, which is Red Lobster biscuits and coffee, hazelnut coffee.
Dunkin' Donut hazelnut coffee.
We could do it in the morning.
No, because we're packing his cases in the morning, and it needs to go in them.
Look what's coming.
We're gonna get wet. 100% by the time we get out of here, it'll be slashing it down.
Well, just hurry up and get your stuff.
You're coming in.
Halloween tortilla chips. Love them. Oh my goodness. Butter pecan, pumpkin spice.
No thanks.
No.
Shall I get
have a
2 or
look?
just risk it?
Well, you could get maybe the big
I'll
one.
get the big one.
So we're going to try this. It's obviously not, what is it? Is it decaf?
I reckon you'll be surprised and that'll do what it is, especially with a nice coffee. And if it's too strong a flavour, we can mix it with normal.
Yeah.
So I'll get a couple of normals as well, shall I?
We'll just get a big one. Just get one big one. Right, that's all we need. Cheddar Bay mix. Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, Red Lobster, and the coffee we wanted, and let's go.
Them's for Ben and David. So I said I'd bring them some back because they loved it when they came to the lodge and they had it, so.
Right, we're finally heading back. And we're going to call in at the lounge on the resort. I fancy an iced coffee and Nick fancies a beer.
I've only had 1 beer this entire trip.
And has your belly been a lot better?
No.
It started to thunder and
So your
light.
theory of me being in the belly and not.
I was just looking out, we were at some lights back there, and I was just looking out to my right hand side, and fork lighting just hit the field at the side of me.
Was it not the bungee jumping at Margaritaville that it hit?
No. It was the field at the side of me. What's that smell?
I've no idea, but it smells.
We've got the sunroof open because we're listening to the thunder. It may be that this storm is coming to cool things down.
It's going to shat on us. Somebody's shat because it stinks.
Right, we're here. Hopefully it's open.
I feel like we didn't use this.
No, we didn't, because you're always so desperate to be in a park or something.
Well, yeah, because we've come to Florida for
Well, I
that.
know, but we said we'd use this for a day, but didn't. Although, to be fair, we came and sat outside when Stacey was here, and it was absolutely
And I went to shop and came back and you'd gone.
It's like a different day out here now. It's cooled off.
It's not as humid.
No, it's not as humid.
It's not burning. The
Much
air's
nicer.
cool as well. It's not like hot air that we had back there.
Got it to ourselves again. Well, almost. Inside, definitely. So if you didn't see it in our previous vlog, this is the restaurant, sort of cafe area on this resort. And we had a meal here, it was very nice. And then this is where you can just come and chill out in the lounge, have a drink, etc. Just managed to get in before it started slashing it down outside. And I got a iced coffee. And Nick's enjoying a shock top.
Right, it's about
7:30.
2 hours later. It's absolutely slashing it down. When we came from the clubhouse, it was raining. The wives were delayed in taking off because of the rain.
Taken off, yeah.
Well, they stopped talking, so I presume they have. And we've just been getting ready. So we think checkout in the morning is 10 o'clock, which is a little bit early. But we've sent a message to the management company to ask if that's what the time is, but she hasn't got back to us yet. Anyway, we've packed anyway, just in case we have to be out at 10. So all our merch is in there that we've bought. And in there, and I've just got enough room for my cosmetics bag and the clothes that I've got on right now. My new t-shirt that I got from the Character Outlet, which fits perfect. My white one that I got bought was a little bit large, so I've shrunk it in the dryer. So, and then that's going back to the Bazzers. Just our stuff that's in there, it's towels, there's creams, things like that. And that is my travel home day clothes. So these are what I've got on, will go in my case in the morning. And just need to tidy up everything because there's just stuff everywhere.
What?
Wardrobe.
It's all done, yeah. There's just
Bottom of wardrobe, hanging up.
Tomorrow that's going to go in my hand luggage. I'll do that.
Table here.
Well, yeah.
Kitchen here.
Oh, there to go to the bathroom.
This is bins.
That's bins, yeah.
All this stuff on here.
Well, might just have to throw food away, aren't we, really?
Well, give it to Bazza's.
I don't think Bazza
Oh,
wants-
crap. What are we going to do about that coffee?
Might have to just leave it.
I am not leaving it. Dunkin' Donuts. Decent stuff, that.
Well, Bazza has said he's got a spare bag for us if we wanted to use it, and then he can get it when he comes over to the UK in November.
Right.
Next month. When I say November, it's now
Next
next
month.
month now. That's crazy.
I know.
So we're going to go to Epcot, and I was looking forward to seeing the fireworks actually, but it's slashing it down, and it's set to slash it down until 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So I can't bother putting ponchos on.
Well, the fireworks are on at 9, and then there's a gap between 9 and 10 where it continues.
So we are just going to go out, have a little drive around, see where we're fancy.
We're going to Celebration because we're going to check out to see if there's any more of those elaborate decorations up, and then we'll find something in that area. We don't know what we want yet.
I love talking without speaking.
I'm just setting the expectations before you get too excited.
Cracker Barrel.
Well, I'd actually thought about that, to be honest.
I like Cracker Barrel.
There is a Cracker Barrel just round the corner here, but I want to see the Celebration decorations.
come
the
on.
Halloween decorations, but there is a Cracker Barrel on the 192. So we may go there. Although, I can't say I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I can't say I'm looking forward to a good celebration for the second time today, but come on. And it's still raining, unfortunately.
Still want to get Epcot?
No, it's a shame, but I can't bother putting my poncho on and just standing there in rain. But there you go. We'll just have a drive around and see where we fancy eating.
On the 192, yeah?
Yeah. I can see some lights.
I love it.
Yes, we've seen them already.
Have we?
Yeah, we've seen them.
Are you sure?
They're not new.
Well, I'm disappointed. I mean, we're only like 2 minutes into the centre anyway.
Why does it make you giddy coming around Celebration looking for Halloween lights?
I don't know. But it's even better at Christmas.
Yeah, it is. No, it looks like all the same ones, I'm afraid.
How disappointing.
Is that this? Ooh,
Oh my God.
Goodness gracious me.
Did you catch that on camera?
Yeah.
Friggin' hell, that was better than all lights.
Just gonna have a drive down the main street.
There were white lights other night, weren't there?
And why did we drive down here?
No, but when we came, there were white lights. Oh, look at that balcony up there.
Yeah, that's
With the
nice.
Halloween lights. I do love a season, don't you?
Yeah. We need to embrace it more at home, me and you.
I know we do.
Seasons. I don't mean the UK in general, I just mean me and you. Look at that, they've got, we had there once.
Yeah.
They've got a live singer on.
That's when we sat outside and
Yeah.
we were on a date with another woman and
Yeah.
she was like, you were grilling her and almost like interviewing her. And we were sat
Yeah.
there cringing, can you remember?
Yeah. So the only other place to eat in Celebration that we haven't done is around here, but Nick says it's really expensive.
We did the Columbia. I mean, we're talking Narcoossee's prices.
Oh, that's open. It's a shame we hadn't eaten already to get a bit of ice cream. Ooh, lightning.
What, like Kilwins, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
But there's no point because I want savoury first.
oh, no, that's Kilwins.
Yeah. So it's this place around here, isn't it? Was it Spanish or something?
I think so, yeah. But it's extremely expensive.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's it called?
There's another one in Tampa.
I can't see what it's called. Oh, Columbia, yeah. But we think
Another one in Tampa. We went to.
we think we have decided where we're going to eat anyway.
Oh, is that Halloween?
Yeah, but don't miss the church. I want to see if it's lit
We're
up.
up to the top now.
Ew. The church don't decorate for evenings.
Yeah, but they had lights up earlier.
A few pumpkins over there and heading out, and then I'll tell you where we think we might be going for a meal. Right, we came to Kobe Japanese Steakhouse. We looked at the menu. Wasn't exactly what we wanted, and it was very expensive. So we thought
Charlie's was similar,
maybe
which is next
Charlie's
door.
down here for a good steak, but their good steaks are like $95. So we thought we'd give that a miss as well. So we're just going to try.
We don't want something.
We want to try somewhere new.
Yeah, but we don't want something like super expensive. We just
No,
want.
no, no,
we don't
just
want. We don't want fast food, but we don't want.
Yeah, just like a
quality. We just want something in between.
Like a Miller's, but new. Right, this is new for us, and we weren't even sure if it was open or not because apparently they went bust, or some places went bust. But this one's open, Red Lobster. So we thought we're just going to have a quick look, see if we fancy the look of it.
They might not fit us in because there's run off the feet in
Yeah, there's hardly anybody in, which is a bit concerning. Right, so I'm glad we come here. A, because we forgot that I think we get Red Lobster biscuits.
Well, it says on the menu here, there's like you get a lot of menus. It just says like a basket. Usually get bread, and I'm hoping we get them.
my God,
If not, I'm gonna have to order some. I'm getting giddy from me just.
be because the menu is actually really, really good.
Yeah, it's not
I'll
just
let Nick
fish
show you.
though. So you've got like flatbread starters. I mean, there is a lot of fish on there. We're actually getting the crispy dragon shrimp. You've got chowders, salmon, Caesar salads. You've got your lobster menu, obviously, and the whatever you want's in the tank at the front. Shrimp. You've got your sides, and then you've also got beef and chicken. Your specialities up there. Create your own. Normal fish, and then I'm getting the chicken Cajun linguine Alfredo. You can get cheeseburger and steak for catering people that don't like fish, and then you've got your daily deals there, and then you've got your weekday lunches, and then you've got a separate Cheddar Bay 2024 menu, which has got, oh thank you, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god, they're warm as well.
Do you get butter with them?
Well, I don't know. I'm just going to try one. Well,
Go on then.
To see if there's nice.
And I'll keep showing you the menu while these
Oh my god.
crispy sprouts, mac and cheese, and then you've got like full other stuff on there. So if you want to see that, just sort of rewind and pause, and you can work out whether you would like to dine.
I might as well just cancel my meal.
Let me try.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
We're just going to be eating all these.
They don't taste like that in the lodge.
They are so good.
There's not as much cheddar as I put in the ones at the lodge. But the herby topping's amazing. Needs a bit of butter though. I got a bucket of beer, 20 ounce, an extra $1 because it said it's. Did it say it was Friday?
No, we're just joking.
Oh right, okay. So yeah, it's an extra $1 over the 14 ounce. So I went for the large one.
Don't fill yourself up on those red lobster biscuits.
So,
They are.
if you've seen our videos, you know I like Blue Moon. I actually prefer Shock Top, which is an equivalent of Blue Moon. Blue Moon's got a little bit of a bitter taste to it, but Shock Top's quite smooth, and I much prefer that over this, but they don't serve it here. So this is the first time we've ever been in a Red Lobster. We've seen it for many years, and you see those cars driving around, don't you, with the lobsters on the roof?
You don't much these days to be.
We've not seen it this trip, but we have seen it in the past.
I'm just looking it up because Nick told me they'd gone bust.
Well, they filed for...
Right, here we go. Red Lobster declared bankruptcy Monday, puncturing a 5-year chapter marked by traffic declines, inconsistent sales and dwindling cash.
So they've
the
gone bust.
restructure will result in a leaner company, smaller menu and better capital
so they've not
structure.
shut down then?
Yeah. Right, our shrimp has arrived, so
When's sauce coming?
just eat it quickly before Whitney gets a copyright strike.
Oh my god, that sauce is amazing.
Ooh, I can't wait.
That was spicy.
Good though, wasn't it? Really good.
God, they were amazing.
Oh my god, these look amazing. Our main meals are here. Mine's a salmon with like sprouts and vegetables and salad and all sorts of stuff. Nick went for chicken Alfredo.
The sauce, the smell. It's like
That chicken looks amazing.
a cheesy
I'm really glad we came here.
Parmesan-y.
The big portions that we could have shared, we'll report back to you
God, look at this.
when
Watch
we've had
this.
some.
Watch this.
Just have a little taste of that.
Oh, it's hot, look.
I'm going to be stuffed after this.
Let me just try it. Hold on. Oh my god.
We may have found a new favourite in Florida.
We are. And we were really reluctant to come in because of all the
We're
fish.
very late to the party with this one because it's been here for years.
You've been defeated.
I can't eat anymore. It's beautiful. Didn't realise the portions were going to be so big. We could have shared everything.
If we weren't travelling home tomorrow, you could have got that box.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The salmon's beautiful. Fried sprouts are brilliant. They're like those you get at Epcot. It's got rice with it. The whatever sauce is on it is beautiful.
Me, on the other hand, I decided to leave it, but
You've been a gutsy pig.
I've not eaten for like 5 minutes.
You know what's going to be like? We're going to be up all night, you.
So the choice of desserts are quite poor actually. It's just like cheesecakes and cakes and things like that. There's no like cobblers or anything like that. Lee's just checking the main menu, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's the same one. So basically you've got like cheesecakes, brownies,
All my favourite things, to be fair.
yeah, no cobblers, no apple pies, nothing like that.
Right, so I think we've had a lot of food there. Nick had that big beer as well. I
We've
just
had
had
starter.
water. So starter, all those biscuits, which we've left one, and then those nice big meals. I haven't looked yet what the
$77, I think.
$70.90.
Finally, after all these years of saying that we wanted to try Red Lobster and being put off by the fact that it was going to be lobster and fish, we've tried it, and I would definitely go back. There was definitely choices on the menu that was nothing to do with fish.
Oh, yeah,
Steak, chicken, salads.
We always want anything with fish.
No, mine was just like a chicken Cajun Alfredo.
Mine was salmon.
I added extra parmesan on mine because once the cheese sauce on the top had gone, it was a bit bland. But the smell and the taste of it, and that chicken was like the best cooked chicken that I've ever had.
Those red lobster biscuits.
It's a good job I've got 3 boxes in my case for us to make when we get back. We've also got the honey and rosemary ones that we got last trip that we've still not made yet.
I bet they're nice. Join us on the next vlog where we head back to Universal, finish our packing, say our goodbyes, and we head back to the lodge.